Hey everybody, so it is upper body day. So whether that's a Tuesday for you, a Thursday for you, we're trying to stick to those same days. Tuesday, Thursday, upper body, Monday, Wednesday, lower body, and our Fridays are going to be a full body day. So whatever this day is for you that you're doing this, if you archived it and you're coming back to it because you just really love it, perfect. But try and keep that same Tuesday, Thursday. It's up to you how you want to do it, but that way when everything comes back and you're back in here, we can continue with that same pace that we have, right? So today is upper body day. We've got some cool stuff on the board that we're going to work on. It's going to be the same format as yesterday to do, but we'll go through the warm-up first and we'll talk about that, okay? So we got the 5-minute AMRAP style warm-up. There's going to be 10 big arm circles each direction, okay? Now don't start yet because I'll start a timer for y'all here in just a second, okay? So don't crank it up. I know you're anxious to get moving. So 10 big arm circles each direction. 5 burpees all the way down, make them floppy all the way to the top. Get your jump in there, right? Then we're going to have 5 push-ups to a down dog. So push up, push back, okay? Push up. Remember, we're going to get these elbows out. Hands should be pretty much underneath your shoulders. Elbows out, push back. Stretch out those shoulders, those hamstrings as you go. Just like so. 5 of those. 10 swimmer's hugs. These guys right here. Alternate which hand goes on top. Just 10 of those. And then 10, boom, high knees. 5 per side. If you're feeling really jiggy with it, 10 per side. Okay? So let me get a timer going, we'll get cranking with this. Alright y'all, 5 big arm circles, each direction. Just like so. Make them, take your time with it, open up those shoulders. You'll thank me later. Open them up, breathe through it. Your 5 burpees. Make them floppy. Use those hips to pop up. Push up to down dog. Remember, keep those elbows 45-degree angle back behind you. Hang out for a second. And right back. Then you've got your 10 swimmer's hugs. Keep it tight. Open up that chest. Come back in. And then 10 high knees. Get those knees up. Keep moving through, y'all. We're about a minute in. 1 minute in, so keep moving. You got this. We'll keep moving through this. We'll keep pushing through. Should be close to round 2, if not starting round 2 already. Remember, this is a 5-minute AMRAP, okay? So work your way through there. Take your time, really push out. Through those down dogs. Make sure you get those shoulders opened up, stretch out those hamstrings a little bit. It'll be so nice to have that good stretch going. Hope everybody's doing good today. Are you listening to me as you're sweating, as you're getting the warm up in? Are the words that I'm saying are even registering? Or are you just so focused on the workout that you don't care what I have to say? I don't know, you tell me. I'm gonna try and stay back here so y'all can see me all together. I think the more I move forward, you kind of lose me a little bit. All right, y'all, keep going. We're closing to halfway on the 5 minutes. Big arm circles again, open up those shoulders, take your time with it. Take your time. Burpees, yeah, you want to get those done pretty quick. Push up to down dog again. Keep those hands under those shoulders. Get a good stretch. All right, y'all, 2 minutes. Swimmer's hugs. Open up. Nice and wide. Cross those hands, cross those arms. One on top here of the other. Like so. High knees, bring those knees up high. This is jogging in place. This is high knees. Big difference, I think you promise. Guys, we're on the home stretch here, all right? Keep moving with it. Keep it going. We got a little over a minute left, and then we'll talk about the workout, okay? All right, y'all, down to 1 minute. Get those last reps in. Again, take your time with those push-ups especially. Get those lats working, get those shoulders working, keep those elbows back here. Let's work on keeping those elbows back and not here at the chicken wing thing. We want them back like this, okay? This is the spot we want to be. Swimmer's hugs. High knees, again, not a jog in place. Actual high knees. Keep those puppies up. Oh man, about 20 seconds left. Yes, digging it. About 5 seconds, you're gonna hear some beeps. All the way to the last beep, last beep, last beep. Now, perfect. All right guys, let me turn this thing down. We'll talk about the workout. Be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, so today's workout is gonna be the same setup as yesterday's workout as far as how it's gonna run, as far as the format, okay? Exercises are different, format's gonna be the same. Format from yesterday, if you were here or if you saw the workout, there's basically 2 stations that we're working at. Each station has 2 exercises, okay? But we're gonna start with the first one, all together, all right? So we're not gonna go back and forth. Sometimes in here you have the luxury of starting either one. Today, and for home use, we'll start with the top and I'll work our way back down. So each time we're gonna have 5 rounds on each station. Each one is a 3-minute AMRAP, meaning there's 2 exercises, there's a set number of each one, and you're gonna do as many rounds as you can with those 2 exercises in 3 minutes and have 1 minute of rest. Follow me? Okay, so station number 1, we're gonna have 10 diamond push-ups. Okay, I'll demonstrate that. And 10 per arm hammer curls, and I'll demonstrate that. So you're gonna go through as many rounds as you can of those 2 exercises in that 3-minute time frame, meaning that you really want to try and breeze through. Try and keep that same pace through all 5 rounds. At the end of the 5 rounds for station 1, we'll have a minute of rest. Station 2, same format, different exercises, and I'll show you those as well. We have V push-ups and jumping jacks. Pretty simple. Keep that heart rate moving, right? Keep everything going. Trust me, it's going to catch up with you before too long. Yesterday's looked a little unassuming, and it turned out to be a big burner. So I have pretty positive, if not 115% positive, today's going to be the same thing. So let's get into the exercises real quick. Station number 1, diamond push-ups. Diamond push-ups are going to be here. We want to try and keep this diamond shape, give or take, out in front of us, okay? So this is the shape we want to make as much as possible with our hands, all right? So just because we're making this shape doesn't mean our elbows are going to flare out. We still want our elbows back here at this angle, okay? That's the optimum angle for a push-up. Back here, straight out like this with your arms, really puts those shoulders in a bad position. Uses muscles that wouldn't normally be executed in a movement like that. So move everything back, utilize those lats, which are these guys here, and you'll have a much, much better time. This is a perfect time to work on those movements at home. And I'll try and put out some videos too of movements. That way y'all can kind of like, go through there, because we're not going to be there to coach you one-on-one, but I can be there to coach you one-on-one in a virtual way, if that makes sense, right? So diamond push-ups, I'll show you from the front, I'll show you from the side. Hopefully you can see everything really good. Diamond, I'm going to come down here as much as I can like so, putting my hands about the same spot as I would for as far as underneath my chest right here, but my elbows are still going to come back, and I'm going to press up. Here, right? So knees or toes is perfectly fine. If we swap over to the side, again, you're more likely to just see my elbows on this part here, back, elbows, and up. Knees is cool too. So sometimes we may not be able to get here, we may be out here, but try and get those hands in just a little bit closer on this, keeping those elbows, like I said, out at an angle as such. Not here, right here. Cool? So then we got hammer curls. It'll be 10 per arm. So how they're going to work, hammer curl is a neutral grip for the dumbbell. Now, if you don't have dumbbells, no big deal, right? I know you may have some maybe jugs of water or something along those lines. Anything that you can use for weights would be perfectly acceptable for this, because really it doesn't take much, especially as much volume as we're doing on this. But if you have some dumbbells, 10s, 12s, 5s, 2s, it doesn't matter, right? It's all going to be effective, I promise. So how we're going to do it is you can do per arm, or you can do it at the same time, just 10 per arm. So when we do a hammer curl, we always want to start here, keeping everything still locked in place. We don't want to be hunched over like so. Stand nice and tall, get those knees a little soft, get that core engaged, and we're going to keep that hands neutral, meaning my palms facing in the whole time. I'm going to come up, touch my shoulder, and back down. Up, touch shoulder, and back down. Now if you see yourself doing this, you're putting a lot more shoulder into it than you need to. We don't need shoulder, we just need hinge at the elbow and get our biceps working, right? Bicep, shoulder. Big difference, right? Looking from the side, neutral grip, hands down to your side, up, back down. Like so. Really focus on keeping that form nice and tight as we go, okay? If you find yourself kind of like doing this, maybe because you have dumbbells that are too heavy, then you may want to either go down in dumbbells if you have access to that, or go down maybe a little bit lighter weight, or something that's not a dumbbell, okay? So that's going to be station number 1, all right? So station number 2, it's got V push-ups, and I'll show you a couple different ways to do the V push-ups. One is just straight up off the floor type V push-up. V meaning I'm going to have my butt a lot higher in the air when I do a push-up. This is going to be more focused on the shoulder, so you might want to try and go maybe a little bit wider depending on your mobility. Here and down. See, my elbows are still coming back this way. They're not going out like this. They're being pushed back at about a 45-degree angle, okay? So those you can still do from your knees if need be. It may be a little bit awkward from the knees. My suggestion is to really try those as best as you can on your toes, and just adjust your toes back and forth a little bit to work and adjust the width of your stance. Meaning, width of my stance for me is going to be just outside of my shoulders on this one, but I'm still going at a good 45-degree angle. I can bring my feet in a little bit, adjust the intensity. If I really want to take it up a notch, everybody's got a chair around the house. My chair is here. I can come up, put my feet on the chair here, and then get a little bit more intensity into that as well. Okay? So that's your options for that. Get this stuff out of the way. And then jumping jacks. I mean, seriously, it will catch up with you. I'm winded already, y'all. This is nuts. So I'm going to start the timer. I'm going to get everything going, and then we'll work through the whole workout. Again, we're going to start off with 3 minutes on the first exercise, diamond push-ups, okay? So I'll be right back. Alrighty, y'all, we're going to get this thing cranked up in 5 seconds. Alright, 10 diamond push-ups to start us off. We got 3 minutes of this stuff, right? Diamond push-ups. Hands nice and close. Get those elbows out. Get moving with that one, okay? 10 diamond push-ups right into 10 per arm hammer curls. Right here, 10 per arm hammer curls. Diamond push-ups, knees or toes is perfectly fine. We're gonna keep working on those as we go through. Like I said, y'all gonna be just crazy awesome on form. By the time we all get back in here, we can all work out and stuff together again, which I'm hoping is gonna be soon in the near future. 10 diamond push-ups, 10 per arm on your hammer curls. Right here, hands to your side, neutral grip, meaning I want my palms facing in the whole time. You can do doubles, you can do singles, as long as it's 10 per arm, make it your own. I'm cool with either one, I really am. So just out of curiosity, and I want to see hands out there, does anybody miss us? That you can't come in, or it's one of those things, right? I do, I miss y'all. You know, the ones that I normally see at my 5:30 class, 6:30 class, even through the day. I miss y'all a lot, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again in here and moving through stuff. So, but I know you're gonna get an awesome workout at home because each one of you, y'all are awesome. Y'all, fitness is your life. That's why you're in here, and that's why you come in, you kill it every day. So keep working, guys, keep working. Diamond push-ups, 10 of those. Get them cranked out. 10 per arm hammer curls. Like again, right here. Keep everything nice and tight. The head of that dumbbell, whatever that you're using for your weight, if you choose to use weight, will be here. Now, if you've got a stretchy band, mayhaps, right? You can use that stretchy band under your feet. Do the same thing. Keep that neutral grip right here, okay? Just isolate the old biceps. They want love, they need love, they love love. They do. All right, y'all, we're down to a little bit less than a minute in the first round. Y'all are killing it. Don't forget to have your water next to you. I mean, if you want to go to the kitchen and get water, that's fine. You know, take a little time, walk around a little bit for your minute. Your minute of rest is your minute of rest. You do what you want to do, okay? Make sure you come right back to it. And, oh yeah, y'all have the ability to pause things. Try not to pause things. Keep the intensity level up. I know everybody wants to kind of like just Sometimes we're at home, we don't want to do much, we want to kind of like quit a little bit. Don't quit, y'all. Keep this thing moving. 10 diamond push-ups, 10 per arm hammer curls. We've got about 10 seconds left. You should hear some beeps again here in a second. We're working to the last beep, which is 4 beeps altogether. Starting. 2, 3. Last beep, it's time for rest. 1 minute. Make it count. I'm going to make it count because I'm going to get some coffee. I'm going to get some coffee. Now, of course, with all these workouts that we're going to put out, this is a perfect opportunity for y'all to share these workouts with family, with friends, people that obviously don't live here, but you want to try and give them the gift of fitness. Say, hey, my gym, Plates and Plates Fitness, is putting out some awesome workout videos. They're learning as they go, but they're really trying really hard to put out some awesome quality videos for us to work out with while we're in this little conundrum that we have going on, right? So share the YouTube with your friends, with your family. Get them on board, right? If you want to record these workouts at home and burn them through there, please record your workouts. Post them on Facebook, post them on Instagram. Oh, I'm still talking. And go, round number 2. Starting up for 3 minutes, diamond push-ups, 10 per arm hammer curls. We'll get back to the other stuff here in a second. I'll talk to you a little bit between on breaks. And let me know, give me some feedback on what's going on, what you want to see, what you want to hear. If you want to hear less talking, let me know. If you want to hear more talking, don't think I can do that. But less, I can do my very best. I can't promise you anything, but I will see what I can do. 10 diamond push-ups. Again, really focus on y'all. Keeping those elbows at a 45, not the 90. Chicken wings are awesome. I love them, but they don't have a place of fitness, right? They're good on the way home, and they're good with ranch, or good with blue cheese, but they're not good in the gym. Keep those chicken wings for at-home use, and you're eating chicken wings, not being a chicken wing. Keep them down, right here. That's going to put more focus on your lats, put more focus on your shoulders and your chest, but the correct muscles that you want to use for that particular movement, and take some stress off those shoulders that really don't like being like this. That's not what they do. They like pushing here, right? So if you're pushing something away, or you're pushing away from the wall or something like that, you're not going to do like this, right? You're going to be here and you're going to push. That's where all your force is. So what we're doing, a push up, is basically taking the push away and attaching it to the floor. That's all we're doing. So think about that. Think about, hey, you know, bring your significant other in and say, hey, let me practice something on you. I want to push away from you. This is how you're going to do it. Like I said, I doubt very seriously you're going to be up here and try and push somebody away from you. So think about that. Everything that we do in here is functional fitness type stuff, meaning it's everyday life, right? All right, guys, I've been talking a lot. So we got a little bit over a minute to go. I want to see some more stuff going on. Y'all should be like really getting in the groove right now with it. Know how many rounds that you're doing. Meet or exceed those rounds every round, right? So if you're getting through 3 rounds of this, into 4, shoot for 4, shoot for 5, right? We're going to get the same movements. We got less than a minute to go. The 10 diamond push-ups, 10 per arm hammer curls, right here. Boom, boom. Squeeze those biceps. Show them some love. They will show you love in return. That's just the way it works. I know, right? Crazy. All right, y'all, less than 30 seconds and it's rest time again. That means I get to talk more. I don't talk this much whenever we're actually working out. It's crazy. I just feel like I need that connection and stuff with y'all because I miss that connection with y'all. So it's going to be this kind of connection moving forward, and I'm hoping either A, get used to it, or B, get used to it, because that's what it's going to be. All right, y'all, 3, 2, 1, last beep, rest. Coffee, water, or whatever your beverage is. Maybe a little bit too early for vodka, but is it really? I don't know. I digress. So, as I was saying, share the YouTube link, share the subscription with your friends and your family. Give them the gift. I know they're probably at home, maybe with the kids going stir crazy. All right? This time we'll try a family. I pinky promise you. This is going to be like make or break stuff, right? Either everybody's going to come out of this closer than ever, which is what I'm thinking is going to happen, or everybody's going to come out of this like, I can't believe I don't know who these people are. One of the two is going to happen. Hopefully it's first, not the latter. But yeah, share everything with you. Again, like I said, if you're doing the workouts at home, which you are because you're watching this, gosh dang it. All right, round number 3, and go. Go, 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 go. Got 3 minutes. Diamond push-ups. Hammer curls. Boom. Diamond push-up. Again here. Elbows down and back. 45-degree angle. Give or take. I can't measure 45 degrees. I don't know. But it's going to be about this area right here. Keep those hands as close as you can. If they're out here, that's fine. I'd rather be out here, keeping that back nice and flat. Whether you're in a total straight up on your toes, you still want that back nice and flat. Not here. Or if you're on your knees, you're just taking a plank from your toes, dropping those knees, the back is staying at the same angle. So remember that, okay? If you're going from knees to toes, it's that same spine angle that you have, okay? You want to keep that spine nice and neutral the whole time. Because you're dropping to your knees doesn't give you the ability to sag, okay? But that's not what we want. We're just changing the different fulcrum points. That's it. We're changing the fulcrum from the toes to the knees. We're just making it a little bit easier, shortening that lever, making it easier on you. Until you can graduate from the knees to the toes, right? And that's progressions that we can always work on. In here, outside of here, it doesn't matter. We want to work on those progressions, all right? So we've got about we're getting down to a minute and a half. We're almost halfway through the 3rd round, y'all. So we're on the home stretch-ish, getting there. 10 diamond push-ups, 10 per arm hammer curls. Hammer, meaning my palms are going to be facing in the whole time. Head of the dumbbell touching my shoulder. That's when I know I've got the good, I'm right here, right? That's when I know I've got the hinge when I have this. Hinge here, as opposed to shoulder. We don't want that. No high elbows, elbows down here by your side, okay? All right, less than a minute. I can see sweat droplets. I know y'all are killing it in there. And you have AC. So y'all are kind of ahead of the game a little bit. As you notice, the AC in here hasn't worked in a while. Working on getting people in, but I'm going to hold off on that until we know exactly what's going on, if we're even going to be in here for the next 2 or 3 weeks, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Nobody knows yet. So we got less than 30 seconds. Keep moving, y'all. This is not rest time yet. I know you're tempted. I know you want to. I know you're ready to sit down. I know you're ready to plop on the floor for a minute, but we still got 15 seconds to go before that can happen. So just because you're at home doesn't mean you're going to slack. You don't slack in here, don't slack at home. Make it count. Just pretend you're in here. You're with me, right? We're good. 5 seconds. Last beat. There's going to be 4 of them, right? That's 1, 2, 3. Last beat now. Now is your minute worth of rest. And I'll get another drink of coffee and finish my statement from the last 2 rest times. But anywho, guys, yeah. So record your workouts. Put them on YouTube. Well, no, I guess you can. Instagram, Facebook. That's going to be the popular ones, right? Make sure you tag us. Tag Plates on Plates, and give people the link, man, to the YouTube channel. That's where I was going with that. But you definitely want to spread the love. There's people at home that may not have access to this, have no clue what's going on, and you can change somebody's life. I mean, it sounds trivial, but it's so stinking true. Y'all can do a lot of things at home just by sharing information like this and giving people the gift of fitness. Just a little bit here and there, keep them moving. That may change their total outlook on everything, right? 3 seconds, y'all. 2, 1. All right. Round number 4. We're almost there. Then we're going to go into stage 2. We're going to go into our board number 2, workout number 2, whatever you want to call it. So keep moving, keep going, keep it moving, keep it going, keep it moving, keep it going. I know, I sound like a broken record. No, your video hasn't stopped in one spot. It's just me being weird. 10 diamond push-ups. Again, here. I know y'all aren't watching one single thing right now. You're just in workout mode. I like it. 10 diamond push-ups. 10 per arm hammer curls. Okay? Keep them smooth. Keep them moving. The goal here and moving forward, y'all, when you're watching this, is form. I am going to be such a stickler on things. I can't watch you, obviously, what's going on. So this is kind of what I'm thinking too. If y'all videotape yourself and if we want a form check, send us a video, right? Send me the video. You can message me on Facebook, right? You can send it to me if you want to via email, via Instagram. Say, hey man, can you check this and see what I'm doing wrong? What do I need to do? We can go back and forth and coach in a virtual way. If you want to FaceTime and do stuff like that, if you're at home and you're struggling with form at home because you don't have that one-on-one interaction, dude, I am cool with FaceTime. Just let me know when you want to do it and we can set it up. I think that's freaking awesome, right? I am more than happy to do that. I can't speak for the other coaches, but if they're anything like me, which they are, right? We're all in this together. We all love you guys more than you know. We're here to help you out. So we can do, whatever you need, let us know, okay? We want to make this transition as easy as possible. We want to continue this even after all this is over. I would love to continue having these workouts online so y'all can access them anytime. And again, share the love with friends and family. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. All right, y'all. 10 diamond push-ups. 10 per arm hammer curls. Get those guys moving. Get that sweat. So what are you doing? Are you working out with your dog? Are you working out with your kids? How is it working out? Is your significant other, your spouse, whoever you have with you at your home, are they working out with you? Are you sharing the love with that? They're more than welcome to, of course. You can lead the way, right? You know what's going on. You know what good form looks like, right? So you're like, honey, we need to go to your knees. You're not ready for toes yet. That's pretty cool. Work on that. We got about 15 seconds, y'all. 15 seconds. We're almost done with this one. One more round here in a little bit. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Hope you can hear the music. I don't know if you can or not. I try to turn it down a little bit. All right, y'all. 1 minute of rest. Because I don't know, maybe y'all have your own music going on, you don't want to hear all that. Maybe you just want to kind of see what's up, music in the background, but you still hear me. So give me some feedback, let me know what you want. All right, I'm trying to get make this as more of a home feel, like in here for y'all as possible there at home. But again, I don't know. So feedback is always welcome. Hopefully this video turns out a lot better than yesterday's. Yeah. Baby steps, learning curves. It's kind of cray-cray, but we're all working on it. All right, y'all, got about another 20 seconds, and then we're going to be into the final round of this first set of exercises, right? The first couplet. That's what we call it, a couplet. There's 2 exercises together. 10 seconds, all right? Last beat. Remember there's 4, right? 4 beeps. 4 beeps going to be starting in. All right, last round. Round number 5. You got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes of solid work. Get those diamond push-ups moving. Right? Get those 10 per arm hammer curls. Curling. Let's do this. You should be burning by now. Feel the burn. Get it moving. If you're not feeling the burn, you may not be working hard enough. Because you definitely will. I know after that many diamond push-ups, I will be gassed. But you know what? That's part of the gig. We want to get that feel, right? We want to keep moving with it. That's the only way we're going to get better, is to be uncomfortable with things. And if nothing else with this whole diabolical thing that we're going through, it's being uncomfortable and being okay with it. We got to get out of your comfy zone. There's no growth in the comfy zone. We got to get out of that. And this is our way to grow. We're going to grow bigger, better, stronger, faster. And it's all because of y'all. We're going to do this, right? We got this. All right, so we're about a minute or so in to the last round. So things may be slowing down a little bit. All right? So you feel yourself kind of like, oh my God, slowing down. Trying to slow down. Break those 10 up into 2 sets of 5. 2 quick sets of 5. That's how you want to do it. That might work out a little better than trying to do all 10 at one time. But try not to go less than sets of 5. Sets of 5 is about right. You can bust out sets of 5 with just about anything pretty quick. Take just a little bit of a break in there and then come right back to it. Minimize break because we got another break coming up. We're halfway through. So another break coming up in a minute and a half. And then we're going to go right into, so this is how it's going to work like yesterday, okay? We're going to take the minute break here at about a minute and 20 seconds. And then we're going to go float right into station number 2 with the V push-ups and the jumping jacks. 10 V push-ups, 20 jumping jacks. So start processing that, okay? Of course, I'll start y'all off, but that's what we got coming up here in 1 minute. So 1 more minute of work. 1 more minute of work, y'all. You got this. Keep pushing. Keep getting that sweat on. I guarantee you're gonna feel a whole lot better after this. I know it's not the easiest thing to get started with stuff at home. It's hard to get motivated. I totally get it. This is a little awkward for me, being here with nobody else in the room and leading y'all through this, but you know what? It's pretty cool. I'm kind of digging this. I kind of get to be me a little bit more. Well, not that I can anyway, but you know what I'm saying. All right, y'all, 20 seconds now. So you should be finishing up those last few reps of that. Remember, we're gonna work all the way to the final beat. 4 beats, okay? When you hear the 4th beat, that's when you can put things down. That's when you can flop on the floor. That's when you can land on your back. That's when you can do whatever you want, because it's now your minute of rest. So again, 1 minute of rest. Gonna go right into station number 2. The same format. 3 minutes worth of V push-ups. V being we're gonna have our butt high in the air like so. And 20 jumping jacks. Pretty self-explanatory in those, of course, right? V push-ups, just so you're watching me again, while you're taking your little water break, get up here in that V, hands a little bit wider, up like so. Okay, don't let this happen, don't be all weird with it, get that back ready to go. Again, your hands may be a little bit wider than normal. Be here, but still want this. Still want that, we don't want this. We still want it right here, okay? All right? Again, you can put your feet on a stool, on a table, not the coffee table or anything, because that's even in your own house, man, I don't know. All right, here we go. Starting off with the 3 minutes. of station number 2. 10 V push-ups. Knock those guys out. That's going to change the dynamic a little bit on those shoulders, right? You're going to go from more of a chest-oriented exercise with the push-ups to the V push-up, more shoulder stuff. Get those shoulders activated. Take your time with it. You may not go down as low, and you don't need to. You don't need to go forehead to floor, right? You go as far as you can, and as we go through this, you'll probably be able to go a little bit lower. Then you're going to go right to your 20 jumping jacks. That's kind of your active rest with this, right? You just want to get some nice, fluid jumping jacks in. Keep on your toes, right? Keep on the balls of your feet. Make it happen. Make it snappy. Make it count. Hands nice and high over your head here, and not this. Get that full range of motion in those arms and legs. This is cool. Not really. That's not. This is where it's at. Get that range of motion in those arms, in those shoulders. That'll help a little bit when you come back into the V push-ups. So you should be back into your V push-ups by now pretty easily, right? 20 jumping jacks to go, lickety-split. So we're almost a minute and a half in, almost halfway through. First round of this particular couplet on these exercises. We are now officially halfway through, okay? So if you have a timer that you're keeping track of and stuff like that, that's cool, man. Keep your timer. We'll just kind of set the timers at the same way. We use the flex timer here because we have the gym timer that we can connect it to. But you can use the flex timer without connecting it to like the wall timer like we have, right? So the flex timer is a standalone timer. It's the one we use. So it's really easy to set up, really easy to navigate through. We can set up the exact same timers that we have. I'll let you know what timers they are if you want to shoot me an email or something, or text, say, hey, what timers do you have? I'll be happy to kind of walk you through how to set those guys up. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. So you should be keep going, pushing through. Those V push-ups ought to be feeling pretty good by now. You should be getting in the groove with those V push-ups. Right, so that's all it is, getting in that groove. Break them up too. Don't feel like you have to do all 10 at one time. 30 seconds, so I want you to break them up into sets. Jumping jacks though, they should be all done, all 20 of them. There should be no breaking up the jumping jacks. That's going to be the cardio. Right, we got to get that cardio in, you got to keep the heart rate elevated. That's going to help burn that body fat and stuff too. While we're at home, things can be a little bit different. So, especially if we're confined at home, we'll talk about this in a sec. 5 seconds, y'all, 5 seconds. Keep working, rest, 1 minute. So yeah, so we find ourselves at home, it's a lot easier to go in the pantry, the fridge, whatever, and start grazing, right? So I'm guilty as all get out of doing that. It's hard for me to get past that because I get bored. So hopefully with these workouts and stuff and y'all working out at home, you won't get as bored. If you actually like you're working at home, which a lot of people are now, then you may not be bored. You may not be doing that. But just kind of be cognizant of it. If you find yourself going to the pantry or going to the fridge more than you normally would, then like, whoa, wait a second here. I'm not really hungry. What's going on? You might be bored. So this would be a good time to maybe access a little bit of our workout videos and maybe go through just a little bit to kind of get your mind off other things, right? 10 seconds, y'all. 10 seconds of rest left. Oh, I need some coffee. All right, and go. Round number 2. Round number 2 in the second wave of exercises. 10 V push-ups, 20 jumping jacks. Again, break the V push-ups up. Perfectly fine. Put your feet on a stool, on a chair. Anything you want to elevate a little bit, get those hips up a little bit higher is cool. That's just going to help work those shoulders a little bit more. But again, kind of be careful with it. Make sure if you're going to go up, especially higher, that you really work on keeping, even though you're wider, right? We still want to keep those elbows back here and not here, no matter how wide you go. This is really, right now, I'm very uncomfortable doing this. Here, I'm better, right? Here sucks. Here's where it's at. If those hands are a little bit wider because you're doing the V push-ups, that's cool. Just make sure those elbows still come back here and we don't have the elbows up. We don't want to say like make a T, right? We want to make more like an arrow. Ooh, hey, I thought of something. Arrow. Arms coming out. This is the body, this is the arrowhead, right here. Got it. So, make an arrowhead with your elbows. If that helps, I don't know. I'm trying to work through some different coaching cues. But, chance for all of us to grow a little bit on this. So, we're approaching halfway through round number 2. Y'all should be in the groove, like I said, with everything, with the V push-ups and the jumping jacks. Make everything count. Again, jumping jacks all the way to the top. Get those hands, clap. If you want to. That's cool. Just make sure you get that full range of motion. Alright? Keep it moving, y'all. You're going to feel so stinking good after all this. Right? Alright, y'all, we're down to 1 minute. 1 minute. And it's rest. Rest for a minute, right? So it's trade-off. Minute of work, minute of rest. Hey, not too shabby. Alright, y'all, V push-ups, 20 jumping jacks. Keep it moving through that. Again, we're getting closer. We're in round 2. But you may be getting a little bit on the gas side. Right? So now it's time to really make sure that good form is there. As you get tired, first thing that goes is form. Right? You're still wanting to push through, and you're still wanting to get those reps in, but form, 9 times out of 10, is sacrificed when that happens. So be cognizant of it, be aware of what's going on with your body. If you feel yourself starting to kind of creep out like this, bring those elbows in. If you've got to break these things down into sets of 3 for your V push-ups, that's fine. 1 minute, 1 minute break. All right, y'all, don't keep it moving. Keep that water moving. It's a minute break time, right? Or whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. What are y'all doing? So I know y'all are working from home. A lot of y'all are. So how is it? How's it working from home? Has it changed things a little bit? You feel like you get as much work done? I don't know. I haven't worked from home in like forever in 3 days, so I can't remember. I remember a little bit how it worked, how it was. I wasn't productive at all in that atmosphere. Y'all are different though. Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all are way more productive than I ever was in there. 5 seconds and it's back to work. Alright, y'all, work time. This is round number 3. 10 V push-ups, 20 jumping jacks. Again, if you had to break those V push-ups into something a little bit smaller bites, do it. I'd rather see, well, if you were here, I'd like to see good form. But I know that's what y'all are striving for as well. Good form. Make sure those elbows stay back. Like I said, you want your elbows here, not out here. You'll be able to feel the difference, I promise. You'll definitely be able to feel the difference. Keep pushing through, y'all. We're on the downhill slide, seriously, because we're almost halfway through that, which means we're halfway through the 5. There you go. 20 jumping jacks. Are y'all getting enough rounds in? Do you think you're getting in 3, 4? Are you still hitting like 5 rounds with this? 6 rounds? Some of y'all may hit 7 or 8. I don't know. I know y'all are capable of a lot of cool stuff. So if you are, let us know. Again, post your videos, man. Post them. Post them on Instagram. Post them on Facebook. Let us know how many rounds you hit on there. Kind of like what things that you're seeing, the struggles that you're having, the victories that you're having as well. And that way everybody can kind of get an idea of how to attack these certain different at-home workouts, because this is a little bit new to us, right? A lot of us kind of started like the P90X craze and all that kind of things like that. And, you know, we did some at-home workouts. I remember getting into that as well back in the day. I think I've still got all the P90X, like all 13 DVDs somewhere that I got. Yeah, so, but I haven't watched those guys in forever, right? So I want this to be something along those lines where we keep the intensity level up as we're moving through. And so I'm going to work on trying to keep that intensity level up for you. If it's something that you want to see, if you want me to work out with you, let me know. I'll work out with you. I'll go through the same stuff with you. I'll pop up every once in a while and chat. But let me know what you want from me. I want to make this stuff as fun for you as possible, right? This is all about y'all. This is not about me. This is not about anything else. This is about you guys. Make sure y'all are taken care of as we're going through all this stuff, okay? So we're down to almost 30 seconds left. Almost. Now we're down to 30 seconds, okay? 30 seconds, y'all, of work. Keep it moving. Keep that blood pumping. Keep that heart doing what it's doing. Check your heart rate. I know a lot of y'all have Apple Watches. A lot of y'all have Fitbits like me to do. And you can check your heartbeat. Like me right now, what am I doing? I don't even know. I don't have a heart rate. I do, 74. Woo, I'm scared for a second. So, 3, 2, 1, rest, 1 minute. But yeah, I really do have a heart rate. I couldn't find it for a second. So yeah, this is a little bit different. Working out and stuff for me. I'm not used to like doing something like this whole big thing coming up. You know, my videos, I do talk a lot. 10 minutes is normally my videos, and I just kind of give you all a heads up what's going on. But really, I don't think I've ever done any workout videos. I definitely want to do some tutorial videos for y'all, some basic body movement things. If you want to see those, squats, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups even, little things like that that we can work on at home. So we're getting down to under 10 seconds. Y'all get ready to work. 5. Go. All right. We're almost there, y'all. We're to the second to the last. We're down to round number 4 of this other couplet. B push-ups, 10 of those, 20 jumping jacks. Make them strong, y'all. Keep moving with it. I can't emphasize that anymore. Keep the same intensity level that you have in here. Right? That's the intensity level you want to take home with you. Not saying it's going to be the easiest thing to do. It's very easy to get distracted at home. I totally get it. But you have me now. You're going to have your coaches yelling at you. Not yelling. We would not do that. You know what I mean? We're going to try and have that presence where y'all can hear us, can feel us, can see us. We're right there virtually. Can almost reach out and touch us. But you can't. Reach out and touch. But you can't. I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to have fun with this stuff, y'all. We're going to make it awesome. We're going to make it work. We're going to have a lot of fun with it moving forward. And I hope we can honestly continue this, right? Continue this whole class thing that we have going on. Online. It's going to be epic. All right, y'all. We're getting down to almost halfway through the second to the last round. I know, I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Just tell me what we have left. But this one kind of give you a little idea of what we have going on. We're still going to do the 1 minute sit-up challenge. And once we get done with this here in a little bit, I'll change the clock over to the 1 minute sit-up challenge. And we can hear the beeps and stuff too, right? I want you to make sure you hear the beeps coming through. All right, got a little over a minute. And then it's rest time again. It's going to be the last rest time for the workout pretty much. You can have a little bit of time between there and to do the 1 minute, because I'm going to basically just leave it going like this, the live version of it. Cruise over there. I'm going to switch everything over. Then when I come back, y'all will be ready to go to get into your sit-ups. Okay, so I'm not going to like splice and edit. This is going to be directly cut here. Cruise over there, turn it off, and then come back over here with y'all. So less than a minute left for this. B push-ups, jumping jacks. That's what we're on, just in case you didn't know. You know. All right, y'all, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So we're going to have the last round coming up. The last round is going to be it, y'all. The last round. I want nothing left on the table with intensity coming up for this last round. I want y'all to push it, but especially when it comes to B push-ups, push it in a safe way. I don't want you to be all like this and trying to rip everything out and then tweak something, right? Get those. I want full extension. I want those muscles working in rest. I want everything working together, right? So all these muscles, and I was talking to some people about it yesterday, you have a ton of muscles in your upper body, right? I don't know all of them. I haven't done stuff like that since high school, but you have your lats, which are these guys right here. And as soon as you squeeze, you can feel it. They want to work for you. They're your friends, right? They're like the big supporters of your shoulder girdle up here, and they want to help you out with everything. So let them help. Keeping those elbows down and back right here will let these guys work. Keeping it here, it's going to put a lot of pressure on just your shoulders. And while they can handle the job, that's not what they want to do. Just like you at work, right? You can handle a lot of other jobs, but you don't get paid to do the other jobs but your own. Remember that. Everybody working together. Okay? So let those muscles have an opportunity to work together. Full up and then back down. Make sure you get that full extension. All right, y'all. This is it. This is the last round. Make it count. Amp that intensity up. Right? This is going to be it. 10 V push-ups. If you're doing 3 before, try and bust it out to 5. If you can get all 10 in a row, go for it. Just make sure that they're full reps and we're not just hanging out down here at the bottom. Right? Nothing like this. We want the full extension up and back down. Okay? Same thing with jumping jacks. You're going to want to start doing this. No, man, keep everything going. Keep everything active. Keep that core tight. As funny as it may sound, you still want to keep this guy activated. Okay? Don't let the core just slouch on you. Keep everything moving. Keep everything back and in place. Okay? Keep everything under tension. Tension's your friend. Remember that. Tension is your friend. We're going to talk about tension a lot more. This video I put out on YouTube months ago about tension. Right? So if you're on a YouTube channel, you want to know what tension is and how to achieve that and how to lock that in, search for that video on YouTube. You're a subscriber now. You're watching this. Right? And I hope you're subscribing to it. But yeah, so you definitely want to check that out. So all right, guys. So look. We're almost there, almost halfway through. Almost halfway through, so keep pushing that. I'll let you know when we're exactly halfway through in case you want to know. And halfway through, right now. Halfway through. Again, intensity level, keep cranking it. If you're on the intensity level, if you're on 9 right now, on intensity, and that's where you want to hover, hover at 9. But don't let it go to 8, right? If you're at 9, don't let it go down. If you're at 8, don't let it go down. Wherever you're at with your intensity level right now, keep that level up. Or go up. If you're in 10, go to 11. Boom. Go to an 11. Just don't go down. Go up. Up to where it's at. 1 minute. You have 1 minute of work and you have a little bit more. You have at least a minute of rest. I'm going to give you all a little bit of rest. I'm not going to let you just totally go straight into sit-ups. I'm not that neat. Okay? Alright. Getting there. Almost there. I know I'm watching the clock. I can't. One of these days I'll put something up over here where you can see or change things around. You let me know. What do you want to see whenever you're working at? Do you want to see the TRX? Do you want to see behind me? Do you want to see the office? All right, 25 seconds. 25 seconds of work. That's easy to get 20 jumping jacks in 25 seconds. You can get 10 of your V push-ups in 25 seconds. Right? You can easily get that. Now we're down to 15. Hey, you should be on the downhill slide right about now. All right, now 10 seconds. Keep going all the way through. Remember, the last beat, we have 4 of them coming up. Starting 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Y'all are done with the workout. Awesome job. I can't see you in there, but I know you did an awesome job. So let me cruise over here. Get set up for your sit-ups. Again, the sit-up's going to count. You want to make sure that those shoulders pass those hips. So for me, for a setup, it's here, butterfly style. I'm touching back behind me. That's just the way I do it. I come up, touch in front. My shoulders are past my hips. This is not a sit-up technically. This is definitely not. This definitely is. If you want your feet, your legs right here, that's cool. Just make sure that chest touches those legs, okay? That's kind of like the limiting factor, I think, when people have their legs up like this, is you can't quite get that same extension. So maybe try to work on some butterfly stuff here, get a little bit more of the shoulders past the hips while you're at home, okay? So now you have the sit up, now you have the good form. Let me change this thing over to the 1 minute. All right, y'all, so get ready. We got about 5 seconds. 5 seconds to 2, 1, sit-ups. You got 1 minute. 1 minute. Get those shoulders past those hips. Keep moving. Get that tension, right? Get that core locked in. Y'all can do it. I know you can. I'm digging it. And this would be a good thing to record if you want to add to your total here on the board for March. You definitely can from home. If you can't make it in, you still want to add to it, I have no problem with it. Just make sure that I know y'all are 100% honest about it. But whatever you want to do, let me know. I can change your number, or your coach can change your number. Whatever you want to do on that. All right, still got about 20 seconds left. 20 seconds. And I'm watching the clock very intently here. I want y'all to keep moving. Keep going, y'all. Keep going. 10 seconds. All the way to the last beat. 5. Boom. Awesome job, everybody. Congratulations for doing the first workout with me. So, like I said, any feedback is appreciated. Thank y'all for your time. Thank you for watching this little video and stuff we have going on for you. And many, many more to come. All right. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.